Hola, hola, crypto legends. How is everyone doing today? Late live stream here, Central European time. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin right away and some other markets. I'm going to talk about some major altcoins. All right, we have seen a bunch of altcoins that have been popping the last couple of weeks. Does this mean that some other altcoins are going to pop? This is what I'm going to go through in today's live stream. And we're also going to analyze the price of Bitcoin, of course. DXY did get a massive run up. As you can see, currently it is hitting a little bit of a resistance zone. Why? Because it is hitting this trend line over here of support of higher lows. As you can see, being very much respected here for the last couple of months, as you can see on the chart, looking at the 1 hourly chart. Right now it is facing this level over here. It is exactly the 618 from the highs here on the DXY to the lows. It is also the 618 range. The possibility of a rejection is likely. It is very, very possible. Stock market also, S&P 500 is just at a major support range. Okay, it's looking a little bit weak. Let's see if we can hold this range in between today and tomorrow, potentially get a bounce. If it starts breaking this support range, it's likely to continue down to test the lows below 3,600 points, all right, before the end of tomorrow possibly. Let's see. I think it's just going to be a little bit of volatility at this range. Let's see if it holds the level. But most importantly, I want to go through Bitcoin because Bitcoin hasn't broken through here this major support level. Okay, we had this daily level that has been respected very much. As you can see, this is a level that we were talking about yesterday. If we go to the lower time frames, we can see it was respected as resistance. Okay, so very, very nice scenario right over here. I didn't trade this. This was when we had the news event. All right, we actually kind of broke down here, reacted this range as resistance, came back down to test the lows here, just slightly above $20,000. This is a major level. We were talking about this potential inverted Adam and Eve scenario, right? Inverted Adam and Eve scenario. If it breaks this $20,000, it's not going to be looking good for Bitcoin. We could have a pretty aggressive drop, okay? Testing 19,500, 19,300. This is very, very possible, okay? This bearish case scenario. The best trading scenario, safest, okay? And there's nothing safe in trading. The safest scenario here for me would be having a breakdown from this low, okay? So we're just hovering the value area low from this trading range, right? So we're just at that level. It looks like it's getting weaker and weaker, okay? Testing. Now, you know, this is not a solid breakout for me, okay? We could still get a bounce from this range, okay? At the high $20,000 range, the low $20,000 range, sorry. If it does break down from this low, then guys, this is the moment that we want to pay attention. We want to potentially take a trading opportunity. Where would I take the trading opportunity? Breaking down from this low. I know we were talking about yesterday this daily zone, okay? The value area low, which was around about the 20,300. This is not a solid breakout. There was a pretty quick trading scenario, as you can see on the chart, right? If we do take a look at the value area from the trading range, okay, we broke down kind of this level, got resistance from the daily support that's turned into resistance at 20,300 and came back down to the low $20,000 range. Okay, quick little trade there, not an extreme high probability, but finally, you know, support turning into resistance, you know, it played out. There was a quick trade movement here, scalp scenario. Now, what would be the next biggest high probability trade scenario? Well, for me, obviously, would be breaking down the $20,000 range. If this does happen with a large amount of volume, if we do suddenly see a spike in volume here, okay, on the Bybit, okay, BTC US dollar, you know, perpetual on Bybit, okay, a large exchange where you can see the real volume, okay, spike. Of course, this level is likely to turn into resistance and we are just going to create a lower high, okay? But we'll be basically getting out from this trading zone that we have been now for over a week, okay? I am interested in taking and getting out from this trading zone, as you know. If it does break down, any type of retracement, okay, to this range back to the $20,000 is likely going to get rejected at some point. Now, we want to be ready. It might be something like this, quick move to the upside and then down, or it might be down, then come back down here a little bit, then back up and then back down again. Okay, we need to be ready for different scenarios, but we do know that $20,000 is going to be a big resistance zone if we break down. Okay, if we break down with large volume. Okay, we are still at this low range. We could easily just have a fake out swing failure and then move to the upside. Of course, if we were to have this scenario also from the lows, we actually did have a small, very, very small swing failure pattern today. All right, coming up all the way to this range again, which I'm going to explain right away in just 1 second. So there's another potential scenario, testing the lows, not managing to break, and then move back up to the resistance zone at 20,300 to see if we can manage to get some acceptance inside of the zone again. But overall, like I said, those are the two scenarios here that I do see. I am interested as soon as we are trading at this range, if it is going to be a fake breakout for a long, or if it's going to at least along to the resistance zone, the strongest one, which is 20,300, or that clear breakdown, a clear breakdown where this should be turning into resistance if it were to be tested to test the lows again. Okay, so those are the kind of two scenarios that I do see here on Bitcoin playing out. And if we go down, on the 1 hourly, you can see it. You can see it on the 1 hourly. The lows created here yesterday were tested, okay, just a few hours ago, around about, 8 hours ago. Just tested here at 1 o'clock Central European time. Slightly dipping below. Swing failure, not managing to break the low. Bang. You have a little bit of time here to enter a trade. Matter of fact, you can see here on the 15-minute, you know the deal. I am still in that short position from that other swing failure. If we go to the 15-minute chart, and this is how you need to approach these kind of trades, right? Okay, this is a clear example of a major strategy that is extremely profitable, of course. Obviously, if you are taking profits at a resistance zone, all right? This is a high that has resistance. If you're longing from this range, yeah, it is pretty clear that you want to take profits here at the highs. As you know, it is extreme resistance, as you just seen here from early this morning, that $20,300 range. So basically, we test the lows, swing failure. If you did not enter here, you do not want to enter very, very high. Best strategy, of course, is waiting for another move down after the swing failure, right? So you got the confirmation of it coming down. You have a move up. You don't want to get in here. It might shoot straight back up, but you might have an opportunity to get in here on the correction. So you basically had that correction. An ideal price entry, of course, would be the 618. So around about this level, 20,080, 20,070, already a good level. Bang, you pull the trigger and you take profits at resistance. Very similar scenario happened a few days ago, which I showed you where I entered, where we did get that swing failure pattern from this high over here, guys, right over here. Failed breakout from the highs. We were trading on the live stream at this range. And basically, I was saying, if the price action does come up to the 618, from the start of the drop of this wick to the downside is where I'm going to enter that trade at the $20,900. I am still in that trade position, that short. I wanted to show you here. I'm still in that BTC short, but I'm in it's Zilliqa long. I'm in a Cadena long. I'm looking for a swing trade scenario here. If Bitcoin and stock markets do look a little bit messy, then I will be exiting these swing trade positions, okay? I'm going to show you why I am in these positions on these altcoins. But overall, you know the deal. If you are an old subscriber, you know the deal. I'm still in a very small position, about 15% from this short position. But just to show you the strategy, right, that happens very, very often. You got another swing failure right over here, right? Swing failure right there. A failed breakout, double top or double bottom, however you want to call it. And basically entering at that 618 range. So what happened here today? Same scenario. You hit the lows with a failed breakdown Once you get that move up, that is a confirmation that you are getting acceptance. Okay, as you can see here, you're getting acceptance. You want to get in the retracement, bang, and then exit, protect position at a resistance zone. Basically, that's what happens. So we're looking for the same scenario. We're looking for that same scenario right over here. Either another swing failure. If it doesn't fail and get acceptance and we break down with large volume, you are likely to have that continuation back down in the coming days. Let's go quickly here through the comment section. Say hello to the community right away. Let's say hello to the community. I can see here Seb joining the live stream. Thank you very much for joining, my man. Hopefully you guys can hear me all well. Hola Andy, I want to hang. What's going on here? Let me just say hello to the community right away. Boom, boom, boom. Roy, hello. Mahidi, hey Andy, thanks a lot for what you have been doing to the community. I would love it if you could give us your quick analysis on Solana. Okay, we'll be analyzing Solana in just 1 second, of course. Give me one moment. Smash the like button, says Alfred Chino, which is Seb. Brother Travel Hazi, how are you doing? Eyes of Lazard Wuha, late night for Andy. Yes, sir. Late night live stream today. Hello, Andy. Good to see you live. Adil, thank you very much. We are the apex of the boom, and Andy want to share this with us. Andy, we missed you. Shia, yes, tomorrow I will be doing a much earlier live stream, okay? Have been busy doing some different stuff, but overall I am here in the live stream right now at this moment. So, this is fast becoming my favorite channel. Thank you, Andy, says Michael. Wow, absolutely phenomenal. Right, I got some people here. Sashin saying OGN USDT. We can take a look at OGN. Let's take a look at Solana. I want to take a look at Cadena, guys. These are some, potential altcoins that can have an explosion, okay? If you let me afterwards a few moments, all right, to analyze, Cadena, Zilliqa. Ethereum Classic is not looking bad also. Ethereum Classic looking pretty good. Zilliqa looking for that pop, okay? I mean, this is absolutely phenomenal. Slightly lower lows, consolidating. This is a full recipe for an explosion. This can happen in the next coming hours, the next couple of days, maybe 1 week, maybe 2 weeks, but it's overall massive selling exhaustion waiting for that pop that a lot of altcoins have had for the last week. Now let's take a look here at some altcoins here for the community. I have someone asking for me, wants to know my analysis on Solana. Solana. Let's take a look at Solana. Well, Solana overall, it doesn't look too bad. Solana. As we have broken out, this is looking at the daily. Let's go to the 4 hourly. Solana did get a movement here to the upside, a pretty nice movement. It is currently holding by a thread a major support level, which is the $30 range. Can it hold? Potentially, yes. If we start creating a lower high here again on the next move up, you can see it's kind of a small head and shoulder scenario here, looking at the 4 hourly potentially forming. I can already tell you these are bearish divergence. These higher highs, likely on the RSI, we are creating lower highs on this movement. I don't need to take a look at the RSI to know that. We've got a little bit of bearish exhaustion on this move. We did get one bounce from this extreme support level. Okay, it was very strong support here in the past, as you can see, September and October, getting those bounces at $30. A bit of volatility right there. Movement up, broke it, got support, getting support again. It did break out pretty nicely from lower highs, as you can see also here. So this was a pretty nice movement. The last lower high on Solana was this one at $31.3. You were slightly getting above the range, breaking a major support level. Okay, so that bounce was likely, at least to test the highs, right? Just a quick little move here, from 30.3 all the way up to about 32 was a likely scenario. You had a high probable trade right there. A quick little bounce also from this range. You can see the resistance turning into support. Quick little bounces. These are nice, 3, 4, 5% moves. As you can see on the chart, you got a 5.7% move right there. You do have another, about a 3% move from this bounce that we did have. From this low right there to the highs. Yeah, you got about a 4% pump to the highs. So overall, kind of easy trading, right? You know, these are the spikes in volume that we want to see breaking out from a zone, right? Breaking out a major resistance. You got a high volume level right there, candle, as you can see, exactly, you know, on the 25th of October. This is the kind of movements we want to see, breaking from a lower high resistance trend line and also a major support here. Bang, 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 and you got lower high resistance trend line being broken with a large amount of volume. This is telling me one thing: we are likely just to create a higher low right there and continue to the upside. So this is what happened, testing the highs, breaking, turning it into support and testing the highs again. Now what we have created here in the shorter time frames is a kind of a double top scenario, exhaustion. Now we are in this little zone over here in between $32 and $30. Yeah, for me it's pretty clear on Solana for a high probable trade, right? You must be wondering, where would I place my trading scenario? I mean, look at this. This is absolutely crazy. A bit of too much volatility there. But this major resistance at $32 has been turning into support. Okay, you got once. That is your trade. You don't get into the second trade as you are creating a double top scenario, as you can see. You break down. You turn it into resistance. You're coming back down, okay, to test, you know, at least the 618 or the lows, right? So you're in. You take profits. You protect. And on every single time. So right now, where would be the high probability trade for me? Well, it's pretty clear on this chart on Solana. We inside in between $30 and $32, guys. We can see these levels being respected very, very much. Looking at the 1 hourly, bang, 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 bang. Okay, right over here, very respected. A little bit of volatility right there, also there. These two levels are being respected very, very much. What would I like to see for my highest probability trade is breaking out from this zone, because we've had too many bounces already, all right, after this move back down. So this was an obvious long position, and this was a kind of an obvious short, okay, because it's resistance and support, trading the zone, keeping trading simple. If we do have that explosive breakout above $32, we are looking, okay, for that bounce, that retracement. It might be quick, it might be slow, but overall to test the highs again, right? And also that $30 range on Solana, if it's broken heavily, we are looking also for that continuation, but also that retracement to hit that level as resistance, okay? Not much to say. These are the most important levels that I do see on Solana for the last couple of weeks, as you can see here on the chart, okay? Yeah, not much to say. Let's take a look at OGN, and I do want to take a look at some altcoins, okay? So OGN has had the pop, okay? I got people saying, hey, take a look at OGN. No, guys, this is the kind of prediction that we want to have on some altcoins, okay? And, you know, this one's popped already. And what this one's made about a 50, no, not a 50, but about a 20-30% pump from the low range. Yeah, and between 20 and 30% pump just in the last 2 days. No, actually, early this morning. This is the 4 hourly chart. Hey, this one pumped. Just imagine getting on into that trade before the pump. Zilliqa is one of those that I am already entered. I entered here this trade, a swing trade scenario on Zilliqa, exactly at the 3-cent level. This is a swing trade position. Leverage is, you know, it's 12x, but I'm planning to add to this position. I want to make a pretty nice position because I do see some altcoins popping. Zilliqa is an insane project. It's an L1 blockchain project, and we want to anticipate these pumps, guys. OGN has pumped already. It's likely going to be hitting some resistance. But overall, we want to get in before the pump, right? So in OGN, we've had a little bit of, you know, 20-30% pump. Zilliqa is going to be the next one, or you know, Cadena, Zilliqa, Ethereum Classic. You know, there are some signs that we could get that pump, okay? There are some signs. There's a pretty nice Gartley pattern here. There's a nice, you know, consolidation that we are having here at the 7-8 fib level from this move up Okay, just hitting that 7.8. We talked about this on the latest live stream. Okay, we got two highs here, but overall, you know, we got a pretty nice Gartley hitting that 7.8 here at the range, looking for that pump potentially to round about $33-$34 in the next few days. Potentially it might be 1 week or so. Okay, this is the daily chart, but overall looking for that 618 to be hit on Ethereum Classic. And you know, this is a pretty nice pump, this is a pretty nice move, high percentage, you know, 60% move. Yeah, make huge gains on that. Zilliqa, Zilliqa is just looking, it's looking hot. Zilliqa's looking hot. Look how many altcoins haven't popped yet. Looking boring, getting at the lows. Very, very boring kind of price action. You could arguably discuss this is a kind of a, you know, of a descending wedge scenario right there. And this is going to get ready to have a pop. This one had massive volatility. Zilliqa went from 4 cents back in March in just under 2 weeks, from 4 cents to 22 cents. It had an explosive move of 470%, which is absolutely crazy. When this price action is getting massive selling exhaustion, you know, it is likely to get that pop to the upside. And these are the huge gains that we want to make, all right? We don't want to see an altcoin popping and say, hey, take a look at this altcoin. It's had a massive 30% pump today. And I'm going to say, hey, I mean, I'm not going to shout out this too loud just in case we get a massive drop on all of the markets tomorrow morning, you know. But overall, I'll be looking to have good risk management and not lose much into that position. But overall, you know, I want to catch that kind of long trade. Overall, you know, I'm in some pretty decent profits on Zilliqa at the moment. And I will be planning to protect position, okay? I do think, you know, there is kind of time inside of the range. It's a swing trade, not risking too much. I mean, leverage is a bit too high for a swing trade. But overall, planning to add, you know, more to this position because it's basically a quarter of my capital. You know, I'm planning to add another quarter if it goes negative and another quarter because it is likely to not go below these lows over here, as you can see, just below 2.8 cents, sorry. Same, very similar scenarios a lot of them are creating, where we are kind of creating like a double bottom scenario, right? Adam and Eve situation right there. And, you know, Zilliqa to be trading at 5 cents potentially in 1-2 weeks, I think it's highly probable. Could we have a little bit of more volatility down? Yeah, we could. We could. This is why, you know, it all depends, you know, having good risk management, not risking too much, willing to lose a small percentage if it does drop below 28 cents, okay, to that 27 cents. You know, there is a possibility, especially if Bitcoin suddenly starts getting extremely bearish, DXY extremely bullish, S&P 500, you know, and NASDAQ and Dow Jones, traditional stocks, also being very, very bearish. If we do get that chance on the S&P 500 to get this bounce from this range, I think there is a possibility for another bounce before we see big, massive correction on the markets, okay? I think there's a possibility. So overall, yeah, not much I can talk about this scenario. Handy OGN USDT. So OGN got that pump. Hola mañana. Collat Records. Pratesh, hola, how are you doing? Good evening, Jamie Crow, how are you? Anyone shorting Band? Band Protocol, is Band Protocol good for a short? Overall, if you are looking for, you know, I know Zilliqa, Ethereum Classic, Cadena, OGN, all of these cryptos can be traded on Bybit, guys. Remember, you do have an insane bonus down below on Bybit, $4,380 to be claimed at the Rewards Hub, my favorite crypto trading platform. Crypto Legends Army in the house. Seb, thank you very much for the insane support. Let's take a look here at the rest of the comments. Shiba TA, please. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. Andy, can you explain how you set up your current support? Please. What current support? From what? Let's take a look at... let's take a look at SHIB. Please look at Band Andy. My old mucker. Crypto big brains. Okay, let's take a look at... Wow, I've got so many different altcoins here that people want me to take a look at. Hi, Andy. Had I missed something? No, absolutely not. You can take a look at the rest of the stream today. I've been taking a look at, Zilliqa, Cadena, some of these altcoins, L1 projects, okay, blockchain projects that can have that explosive move to the upside like we have seen on some other coins. OGN is suddenly up today, 25%. We are trying to get into this bearish exhaustion, okay? I can see Zilliqa, I can see Cadena, I can see, some other altcoins having this exhaustion moment and getting ready for that potential pop with high volume, okay? Look at this volume, absolutely crazy on OGN. Where did this volume come from? We've had absolutely no volume for the last few months, as you can see, and suddenly we see this bad baby. Something is going on here. Something is going on. I mean, there is a possibility in OGN. I mean, it's getting a little bit of red selling volume here right now. A little bit of aggressive selling volume here on OGN. A lot of volume. Overall, I do think it can get a bounce, okay? I'm going to take a look at Shiba Inu right now. Just 1 second. We can take a look at Band. Whew, yeah, if it comes down to that 618 range, oh my goodness. If we do come down to this 618 range, where we do have this large level. Yeah, this level does look like it wants to hold nicely. Let me just take a look at volume profile here 1 second. Ooh. Yeah, if we take a look at the entire month of October, part of September, we got the point of control right there. Let me take a look at the value area. I mean, that 15-cent level on OGN looks pretty nice for a nice big major bounce. We've got a lot of consolidation here, consolidation there. 618 from the pump. It looks like it can fall pretty aggressively. We could get that pretty nice bounce from that 15-cent level. Let me just take a look at the value area here from this zone. Oof, I mean, this does look pretty nice for that big major bounce. We've been trading inside of a range for over 50 days here on OGN in between 13 cents and 15 cents. So that 15-cent level, we've said goodbye to the highs of the value area, the value area high range, which is the 15 cents. We've broken out explosively with a massive amount of volume. If we do correct down, I mean, it is a pretty aggressive correction, but it would be the 618 fib level from the low. Value area high, we've got resistance. Resistance should be turning into support for that bounce, at least to the 618 from the start of the drop, okay? So I would be aiming, okay, from the highs to the lows. If we do hit this range, the bounce is highly probable. There is some gains to be made there with high probability. I wouldn't over leverage. I would be cautious with a little bit of volatility below the 15 cents. If we wait and have that volatility, that is going to be another confirmed, exhaustion for that potential big bounce. Kind of a small double bottom, small swing failure. Looking at the 1 hourly, 15 minute, we like those consolidations at big levels. So OGN overall to get that bounce. And, I would be aiming for that 16 cents, 16.8, which would be the 618. Okay, 16.5, 50, 618 fib level. Enter a trade, start exiting a trade at 50%, 618. Hey, and this is a nice move to the upside. This is a 10%, 15% move. Yeah, about a 10% move. A little bit of leverage. Yeah, you can make some huge gains on that potential move here. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. I got a lot of requests on Shiba also. Different altcoins. Dogecoin. Musk will now move with Doge. Elon and Binance are using it for Twitter. Okay. Right. Let's take a look. I have a super chat here. Pac-Man, how are you doing? Can you look at Theta, please, Andy? Hey, Theta. Long time. Haven't checked out Theta. Mark Dirch, I can see you in the comment section. Thanks for joining the live stream and giving support as always. Theta. Ooh, Theta. Let's go to the daily on Theta. Oh, massive swing failure. I mean, last time I looked at Theta, we were looking at this zone over here. Still not managing to break down from the zone. Wow. Incredible swing failure pattern from the lows created on Theta. So this was an insane trading opportunity. I mean, obviously I am not taking a look at a bunch of altcoins every single day. I'm focusing on Bitcoin, taking a look at the stock market. I'm not taking a look at 20 altcoins, you know, to do some trading. It's just a big headache. Yeah, so I mean, let's go through Theta. Wow, this was just a huge opportunity on Theta. This one's an insane project. Very, very bullish on Theta for the next bull run. But as you can see, the lows were not taken. The lows created on June were not taken, guys. Look at this. If you wait to see what kind of breakout you have here, I mean, this is a massive longing trade. If you fail to break the lows created in June, which was exactly at 95 cents, and you fail that breakdown, you want to sell the house and buy some of this crypto and then sell on a 20%, 30% move to the upside. No, only joking. But it's a high probable trade that this is a failed breakdown. I mean, you can see it. You can see it right there. Look at the lows. You fail the breakdown. You have a few days to enter a long position. You can place your stop loss below this wick. You can enter here. You can enter here. You can enter here. You have several days. This is looking at the daily chart. Oh, I mean, this is a nice 25% pump. Hey, you using a 10x leverage, you're making 250%, you know, gains on that move to the upside. Overall, I think this one could have a little bit of more momentum to the upside. It's getting a little bit exhausted here. We just created a swing failure right now from this high, looking at the 4 hourly. A little bit of exhaustion. But let me take a look at the value area from this trading zone. Yeah, we're hitting the point of control basically. We're hitting the point of control from the volume traded the last 5 months. This is looking all the way back from May. This is all going all the way back to May. So yeah, I mean, this obviously the long was here. The take profit is here. Basically, you're hitting the point of control from this trading zone. There's a high chance we could get rejected here on the short, in the next coming days on Theta. Point of control, yeah, not much to add on this. But insane trading opportunity. I mean, look at this. If I would have missed out on this trade, right? I wouldn't have longed here, or here. You guys know this. Old subscribers know this. I would have waited from this low to this high to hit this 618. And this was exactly at 96 cents for that long position. Confirmed swing failure from these lows. We pump up. I wait for the price to come to the 618 because it is likely that it's going to have that move up. A failed breakout has happened. So the next move is likely to not to fail also. It's just going to be an opportunity to get in some trade right there at the 618. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, not much to add. It's hitting resistance at this moment, so a potential rejection on theta is likely from this level. We've been pumping for the last few days. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. Thank you very much for the super chat, my man. Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu FTX. Big volatility on Shiba Inu to the upside as Dogecoin was pumping. Shiba Inu also had a pump just the day after. I mean, this is extremely volatile. There's not much to... Hey, it looks pretty good. I mean, it doesn't look bad. As we have been hitting the point of control from the volume traded back in, June, July, August, September of 2021. We were consolidating for 4 months here. This consolidation was an accumulation zone. Price went up. It's pretty clear that this was an accumulation mode right there. At these levels, people are likely to sell. People are likely to not sell, to not sell at these levels. People that bought at this accumulation zone, they want to start selling right over here and even selling here. And then, of course, this is when most of the people, Shiba Inu this, Shiba Inu that, most of the retail, buying and even selling here at the drop, panic selling right over here. This is an accumulation mode again. We're back down to phase 1 where smart money invested. So will smart money sell, where they bought the last time? I think it's unlikely. I think it's unlikely that Shiba Inu would get an aggressive drop from this zone. So at the moment, point of control, it doesn't look bad. We have a double bottom. Can we test the lows? Hey, this is all depending on the market makers. Market makers might fear you and come down to test the lows. But if it swing failures from the lows here created in May, oh wow, that is going to be a major opportunity for a long. Claim these lows and not successfully breaking down from them. That would be your opportunity of a lifetime trade right there. Yeah, not much to add on this. I want to take a look at the value area zone here, and we'll just basically, it's getting supported right now from the point of control from this trading zone for the last 5 months. We're looking from May, okay, here. So getting supported, a bit of volatility from the value area low, value area high, getting volatility, not managing to having a successful breakout here looking at the daily, but overall getting that support from the point of control. Now we've got support now several times. How many times are we going to bounce from this point of control while we are creating lower highs, as you can see on the chart? I would be a little bit cautious. This does not look great. This does not look great as we are creating, like a descending triangle scenario at the point of control, potentially looking for a breakdown. This all depends on Dogecoin as well, in my opinion. So we'd have to take a look at Dogecoin. Zilliqa, man. Zilliqa. Come on. This can be that couple of $1,000 trade, hopefully, in the next couple of days. I'm looking for that altcoin, L1 blockchain project to absolutely explode and, make a 20, 30, 40% pump. Zilliqa has the cards on doing that right now. Best way, I'm going to take a look at. Let's take a look at the comment section. Banned protocol for crypto big brains. Absolutely. Let's take a look. I'm thinking BTC short. BTC is going to drop to 8k, mark my words. Being in a short from 24k, says Jake Adams. Okay. 8k. I mean, wow. Can it go that low? I mean, it can go to 0, but Bitcoin to 8k. Whew. There would have to be a massive energy crisis, in my opinion. There's a lot of altcoins popping today. We got Phantom, we got Filecoin, we got Polygon Matic almost hitting the $1 level. Flow, ICP. Hey, all of them having, 10, 20. Our Wave having a 50% pump today. Wow, absolutely crazy. Yeah, I think, one of those. Phantom Liftoff. Phantom also had a massive pump. Andy, where to take Dogecoin short profit? I'm in a short from level 0.15. 300% profit. Hey, I would, with 300% profit, I would be already taking some off the table and definitely protect position. Let's take a look at Dogecoin right away. Why not? Yeah, massive, bearish divergence. Stay cautious though, huh? We know the deal on these meme coins. You can have explosive moves to the upside. If you're in a short position, yeah, take profit would be, that 11.5 cent level is a take profit. I'm not sure if we already hit that level when you were in that short, but this is a massive support level from the past here in February and March. As you can see, this is looking at the 4-hourly chart, we did hit that level. We've got a massive bounce. Yes, we are creating bearish divergence. Yes, we are getting that swing failure from the high. Yes, we are getting exhausted. But, this is getting exhausted already. That correction is happening. There's no guarantee that we are going to break this 11.5 cent level. This is a massive support level. We might just consolidate in the range and have a massive lift off again. So, yeah, if you're in a short position from 15 cents, after this swing failure, already that 618 from this low at 11 cents to the highs, we are hitting that 618, which is at the 12.8 cent level. Hey, take some off the table. We're getting massive support here from this Fibonacci level, from the lows to the highs. 618, we've been consolidating here for the last few days. Yeah, there's no guarantee that this is going to come back down to 11 cents and break down. You're shorting from here. You're at support. You got 300% profits. Take profits off the table, man. Take some profits. Take them off the table. Protect position. Do not let this 15-cent short position turn into a losing trade and get stopped out or liquidated. You cannot afford that to happen. No. You're in 300% profits. Minimum, you want to protect position. Do not let it turn into a losing trade. No energy crisis in UK, says Paddy. Paddy the baddie. FTT might be a nice one. I'm going to stop being Andy's mod. Seriously, this guy never gets an hate comment. I'm fed up. Yeah, not much hate comments, actually, which is good. Having haters is also good, I think. So, I was promised Lambos and haters. Well, yeah, no Lambos or haters. Not this year. Oh my goodness. What's going on? Me and Andy. Silas, what's this? Sorry, crypto big brains. Let's take a look at banned protocol for my man here. He's been asking now a few times and I'm just ignoring him. What's happened to this one? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Ooh. Now, I know why you wanted me to take a look at BAM protocol. Holy crap. It's pumped about, what is this? 150%? 150% pump in 24 hours. No! These are the kind of gains, you miss out terribly on this. You're not going to long this, and you do not want to short this massive big green candle on the daily or on the 4 hourly. You want to long Zilliqa, for example. It hasn't pumped yet. Next big green candle is Zilliqa, I'm telling you. No, not financial advice. I have no idea if this is going to pump, but it has the recipe to pump. We've been talking about this for the last few days. Guys, let's take a look at some altcoins that haven't been pumping like crazy because we want to ride these massive pumps. Hey, I'm in already a couple of altcoins. Cadena, L1s, Cadena, there was massive hype on Cadena on the last bull run. Cadena this, Cadena that. Cadena's the best altcoin. Everybody's forgotten about altcoin. They'll be talking about it once it has 100% pump, I'll tell you that. So, and it does have all the cards to have that massive pump. We've got Zilliqa also. There was a moment that everybody loved Zilliqa. My grandfather loved Zilliqa. And he was talking about Zilliqa this, Zilliqa that. Everybody's forgotten about Zilliqa. Massive L1 blockchain project. And it hasn't had that 20, 30, 50, 100% pump yet. We want to find those altcoins, guys. We want to find them. Best way to find them, of course, is going to CoinGecko. Taking a look at the first, the 100, top 100, top 200 coins. And if I go here to the, from 100 to 200, which ones are the ones that, I can go and click here on the 24. Oh, come on, internet. And they will show me the ones that have been pumping like crazy. Yes, of course, we've got Mask Network been pumping like crazy, for the last 7 days. 400% pump. Okay, we missed out big time on that one. At least me. Optimism getting a little bit of a pump. IOTX has been pumping. I actually did look at this one a couple of days ago. Another L1 project, IOTX. Optimism, they're all pumping a little bit. How do I know the ones that haven't pumped? Well, if I click again, it will give me the losing ones. Gala already pumped like crazy a few days ago. I mean, it looks like we are a little late because a lot of them have pumped last week and they are in the correction. But overall, Zilliqa is one of them. And Zilliqa is, one of them. I think, market makers are going to speculate. They are going to pump this one like crazy in the next coming days. Look at this. This is just a full recipe for a massive big pump. So going to banned protocol. Oh my goodness. What is this one ranked? 232. This one went down big time. Oh, wow. This one went all the way down to a 50 million market capitalization. Look at this. Running flat. And a massive, huge pump. This one can actually be traded on... Yeah, you can actually trade this one on Bybit also. 124% pump today. You're putting a 10x leverage on that. You're making 1,000% gains. I mean, this was kind of highly kind of predictable, right? Look at this kind of wedge scenario here where you are creating, right? You are creating slightly lower lows. Look at this. Slightly lower lows. Slightly lower highs. You know that you are likely to have that explosive move. Come on. I mean, if I would have taken a look at this one the last few days, I would potentially have longed this. Would have longed this. This one's gone from $1 to $3. 200% pump in 24 hours, guys. Come on, these are life-changing gains. These are life-changing gains if you are risking, you're putting a little bit of leverage, with a 1-2% on my capital. Yeah, I'm happy with a little bit of leverage on this. Oh, crazy. Oh, yeah, obviously right now your question might be, where is it a good level to short? Till we do not get a clear exhaustion. But overall, I'm looking at the band protocol here, and that $3.15 approximately is a big level that has been respected in the past. We are still consistently, creating lower highs on the macro, right? On the daily, still lower highs. We are looking for that next lower high range, between $3.15 and $3.20. Potentially that is going to be another lower high. But overall, wow, I mean, this was that long position. Damn. Don't make me take a look at a altcoin that's already pumped 150%. Come on. Let me know about altcoins that haven't been pumping. And then we can probably get into anticipate that pump. Have a little bit of good risk management. My goodness. Look at this. Look at this. Just say you longed at this range. You want to put your stop loss, of course, at the lows. Give it a bit of room. It doesn't matter. Look at this. Your stop loss here at 77 cents. You enter at $1. Ooh, of course, this is unpredictable to pump that much. But overall, hey, we are trading at this level and we've had a 50% pump. I'm going to take some profits. I'm going to place my stop loss at entry. Yeah, and then I'm riding a free trade. And I wake up tomorrow and we're trading at this range. Hey, bang, bang, it's time to cash in some more of those profits. So let me know in the comment section if we have some altcoins that haven't been pumping like crazy. You take a look at this chart, and then we're going to take a look at this one right over here, right? Take a look at this chart, and let me just get some of these boxes out of the way because they're driving me nuts at this moment. Just so we can have a little bit of a clear visualization. And look at this. I mean, we've probably got another couple of weeks here and we can see a little bit of turbulence. But, and this is a big but, we are slightly creating lower lows. We are in a descending wedge scenario. So, take a look at this kind of scenario on the daily, right? And then take a look at this one. Oh, I'm longing Zilliqa. You like it or not? Stop loss at 27 cents. But if we pump, 2.7 cents. Hey, but if we pump to the highs of the wedge at 5-6 cent level, it's 100% pump. I don't mind getting stopped out if I can see some potential gains on Zilliqa. This is the risk management that we want to have. Next time, we're going to have someone tomorrow in the comment section. Tomorrow, maybe next week. I'm not sure if this one will pump, tomorrow or 2 days. But it is likely. It's got the recipe to have that massive pump. What were you going to see? We haven't checked Zilliqa. Hey, come on. This is Zilliqa. Stop it. Are you guys paying attention or not? We are analyzing Zilliqa at the moment. I'm going to take a look at VeChain also because I have some people saying, take a look at VeChain. VeChain is also ready for a pump. And we are going to check it right now, okay? Let's just check it. We want to take a look at these altcoins that haven't pumped yet for those massive potential gains. What we're going to have next? Next one to pump. Like I said, we have altcoins still popping today. Look at this. We go to CoinGecko, 24 hours, R-Wave, massive 50% pump today. OKB, this one even can be traded on Bybit. No, we could not trade OKB on Bybit, unfortunately. R-Wave, I think R-Wave we can. Look at this one, up 50% today. Phantom 21%, Filecoin 13%. Come on, I mean, absolutely phenomenal. The graph is even up 10%. Seb's favorite cryptocurrency, one of my moderators. Yeah, guys. Next thing, what we're gonna have is people love to see the pumps. People love to analyze this. You know, people go, hey, what's happened with this one? What's happened with this one? Same thing will happen with Zilliqa. Zilliqa will be one of them in the next coming days, in my personal opinion. That suddenly, you know, people are going to start saying, oh, Zilliqa this, Zilliqa that. It's definitely worth it, guys. At least for me, not financial advice, not telling you what to do, of course. But you give me the possibility to getting up at the top of this wedge scenario, which is round about that 6 cent range. Yeah, I'm going to take that risk, because when this one goes, it will go. It will explode after this massive multi-monthly, you know, bearish exhaustion descending wedge scenario, just like we've seen here on band protocol. You got the same scenario right over here, and this will, you know, explosive move in 24 hours. Not all of them are going to pump that high. This one's pumped over 150%. You might have some of them pumping 20% or 30%. It's good enough, though. Good enough to make some pretty nice gains. I think Zilliqa is one of those that is likely to get that explosive move. Hey, it drops below 27 cents. No problem. You know, this is definitely worth that risk to reward. You know, this is a 6-7 to 1 risk to reward from your stop loss, you know, with high probability after this massive exhaustion. You know, you've also got this kind of double bottom scenario right there, Adam and Eve situation. This is very, very likely to pop, guys. Of course, if it drops to 27 cents, stopped out. It's another day. It's another day in the markets. Let's take a look at VeChain. Pratesh Shane took Doge profits, sharing the results on Discord. Absolutely phenomenal. Can you take? Are you serious? I got Pac-Man saying, can you check Zil, please? This is Zilliqa. This is Zil. This is Zilliqa, okay? I am taking a look at Zilliqa. I am in a long on Zilliqa from the 30 cent level. You know, if we start pumping to 31, 32 cents, I will be protecting position, okay? I would love to add to this position. So if it does go to negative to 29, 28 cents, yeah, I would be willing to add some to this position, right? I want to make this a pretty nice epic, one of those epic trades, as we are still seeing some altcoins popping. Zilliqa is a very famous blockchain project, L1 project. Cadena is also one of them. I think Cadena also has the possibility of making these kind of moves, like Band Protocol, like you know, some other altcoins, you name it. R-Wave pumped 50% today. Let's take a look at R-Wave right away. We just checked. We have checked Zilliqa, okay. Yeah, R-Wave. Look at this. I mean, double bottom scenario. Double bottom scenario. You know, if I checked this one, you know, a couple of days ago, I would have said the same thing that I am saying from all of these different altcoins. Double bottom scenario. Adam and Eve. Highs here are likely to be checked. And, you know, we got this one right over here happening on R-Wave. Of course, this is a take profit zone in the case of R-Wave. This one pumped 100% in 2 days. This one can be traded on Bybit also. But don't tell me it's not pretty obvious and it's worth the risk once you have created these lows over here and you have this movement and then you have this movement over here. Don't tell me that you would not be bullish at this range and you would risk a long position for these highs to be claimed for that potential Adam and Eve double bottom. I mean, this could fail the resistance zone at $18. Absolutely. You know, it's getting rejected from this level. It's a resistance, so it doesn't mean that this is going to break out. But overall, I want to try and catch this range. I want to try and catch. When I see this, hey, I want to be bullish and speculate that this could be a double bottom because the risk to reward here is absolutely huge. Stop below the lows. Yeah, it's enough. This is a good risk management trade. It's happened. So it's happened. So let's not take a look at this one. Let's take a look at some such as Zilliqa, such as Cadena. Let's take a look at Cadena. I remember when there was a lot of people talking about Cadena. Best blockchain project ever. Fastest. It was the future. I don't see many people talking about Cadena right now. But overall, this looks good, guys. This looks good. We have bottom range, June, July. This high, $2.30, $2.40. This would be an excellent level to take profits. Likely to be claimed. We got, you know, this $1.20, $1.30. Descending wedge scenario also. I mean, look at this. I mean, this looks so good, guys. So good. My goodness. Cadena absolutely exploded in October, November. Going from, you know, $1.50 to about, yeah, $28 in less than 2 months. So, yeah, that was an epic move. We're not going to see those kind of movements in this bear market, but we are going to see 50% pumps. We're having them today. Our way, 50%. OKB, Phantom, 21%, 30%. Yeah, when I see this on the chart, where we have created May, June, July, a nice floor formation on the $1.30. We created this lower high. Yes, it is lower highs. It's a descending wedge scenario. It's not a descending triangle, as the lows are not breaking with success. We're not successfully breaking down. This is not a descending triangle. Support is being broken, but not successfully. This is just a full recipe for a massive explosive move to the upside. Just like we've seen right over here. Band protocol, bang, explosion out of nowhere. Then we get most of the people saying, hey, what happened with this one? Is it a good time to short? You know, this could still pump. You know, a lot of people want to anticipate a short position here. Yeah, stay cautious. This could have massive movements up. Market makers are likely to move up a little bit more. So yeah, Cadena is one of them. Zilliqa is another one of them. Yeah, definitely worth that speculation long position. Cadena, Zilliqa. Yeah, guys, let me know. Let's take a look at VeChain also. Let's take a look at VeChain right away, because I did see some people asking for VeChain analysis. Hey, this is not guaranteed anything is going to happen, but if we are seeing these altcoins with a very similar pattern formation and getting exhaustion and getting descending wedge, it is worth that speculative long. Like I said, you have good risk management. You know, this is definitely worth the risk to reward on Cadena, on Zilliqa. Stop loss is hit. We accept the loss and we move forward. But the speculation in having this move up, such as Band Protocol, R-Wave, you know, you name it, all of these different ones, Dogecoin, it's definitely worth the risk. Risk to reward here is a 5 to 1, 5 to 1 risk to reward. If it drops below the $1.20, then yeah, we'll accept the loss. My last $400 is going to Cadena, definitely. Hey, I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research, of course, okay? But I'm just talking about, the potential scenarios. My last $400. Hey, come on. Basically, you are telling me that you're risking 100% of your trading capital, right? No, please. No, guys. No. I feel guilty sometimes because I really try and go through, guys, not risk more than 1, 2, 3% maximum of your capital. And I get a lot of people, like, I don't know what's your name, but Angel Dimitrov, my last $400. Last $500. If I don't make it with this, then yeah, I'm out basically, right? No, I know from $400, 3% is $12, right? But that's how you should really do it, right? Risk $12 with a bit of leverage. Hey, you can turn $12 into $50, potentially. But if you lose $12 out of 400, right? But you made $50. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to explain it. I am going to bring the course out. In the course, the most important section is going to be risk management. And I'm going to say, you've been through the risk management section, okay? Go back and see it again. And then go back and see it again. Every time I'm going to say, go through that risk management section so it sinks in the skull. And just for safety. Just because people lose more than win in trading. And I think we all know that here watching the live stream. So please have good risk management. Enjoy the gains. I know sometimes it's like, I wish I would have put more. It happens to everyone. But anyway, let's take a look. Check Sand, please, says Crypto Dom. Let's take a look at Sand. Long-term strategy, long-term gains. You got that right. Yeah, this is a little bit of a speculation swing trade position, right? I am planning to add to my position. I am planning to, if we do get a little bit of more volatility at the range and consolidate, why not add a little bit? Still have my stop loss, at the range below 120, 115, in the case of Cadena, for example. But overall, I haven't been swing trading for a long time. Well, I have been swing trading. I have been day trading, and some day trades have been turning into swing trades, such as the short that I do have on Bitcoin and 20,900. But that was it was a scalping day trade scenario, right? I wasn't expecting to have that trade open for such a long time. Overall, it's 15%. I've closed 85% of that trade, but I just leave it open. It's protected. It's kind of a free trade, and fees on Bybit are absolute peanuts. So I can afford holding a little bit of that trade scenario. Yeah. Let's take a look at some. What shall we take a look at here? Burning your account is a rite of passage. Yes. I've taken your trade. Sam. Okay. Yeah, I'm in big trouble. It's time to get some haters if this does go the other way. It's time to get some haters next week. Your trade scenario that you were talking about did not play out, guys. This is just looking at speculation. We've been talking about this the last week. Altcoins absolutely popping. For last week, sorry. Still popping today. While S&P is bearish, Bitcoin's just out of support range, a little bit bearish here for the last few days. We are seeing explosive moves. Look at Band Protocol today. Who would have expected this? We got these L1 projects such as Cadena and Zilliqa that are on the verge of that move up. This is Ethereum Classic. I do think Ethereum Classic can go to also create a nice pump. Overall, Ethereum Classic isn't looking that bad. As in a large I mean, it's not having a massive large consolidation descending wedge scenario, but it's a pretty nice Gartley pattern. I think Ethereum Classic, yeah, $30, $34, you know, in the next coming days, maybe a week or so. Move up is likely. But yeah, like I said, Cadena, Zilliqa. Yeah, these are the ones that, you know, these are our moonshot tickets to go to the moon. I mean, look at this. Oof. You guys know I'll be cutting sections of Zilliqa and Cadena if this move does happen. Kind of a exactly as predicted kind of video, right? No, I'm definitely not going to do that. But you know, you're showing you that the possibilities in trying to anticipate a potential move that can happen when you are forming a selling exhaustion descending wedge scenario, you know, on Zilliqa, on Cadena. Consensus, says Pac-Man. Gala did get a pretty nice pump. I think it's dumping a little bit today, or is it continuing pumping? Yeah, overall, yeah, Gala did have a little bit of a pump, but it's still in a kind of a descending wedge scenario, right? Yeah, this one does look interesting. You know, the pump was nice. It was, I think it was about, I mean, this is looking at the daily chart. In just about 3-4 days, it had a, you know, 40% pump. Yeah. How's the volume in this actually? I mean, volume was pretty high. A bit of selling volume at the highs. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad for another pump from this range. Yeah, overall the volume was pretty high on this move up. Nice correction. Yeah, there is a possibility in Gala also. You know, there is speculation on, you know, if anything, this would be the good kind of entry, right? With a stop loss. Yeah, basically below the lows, which would be around about the 3-cent level. And looking for the highs of the wedge to be claimed, which would be around about 9 cents. In between 9 and 10 cents. Yeah, it's also very, very possible. I mean, look at Gala, how nice and flat it's going. You know, slightly creating lower lows and lower highs. This could still continue for another few days, as you can see, till we get to the end of the wedge. It can go to 3.5, 3.4 cents. I don't know. Oof. There is a possibility. There is a possibility also. Stop loss. Accept the loss if it drops below 3 cents. Just accept the loss. But yeah, it can have a pretty nice explosive moves. Of course, if we are hitting this 6-7 cent range, this high, of course I'm going to take profits. Of course I'm going to protect position. You cannot afford to have, even though it gets above this high over here, you know, if you have this trade and it goes like this, there's no way I would let this turn into a losing trade. No way in a million years, right? When you've already made double your stop loss, you know, there's no way I would let this turn around and turn into a losing trade. You know, protect position, take some profits, 10%, 20%. Let's take a look at, and the vet is also about to pump, says Rodrigo. Let's take a look at VeChain. VeChain, I mean, we got Gala, we got VeChain, we got all of, wow, this one looks absolutely insane. Yeah, absolutely correct. VeChain, look at this. You're the man, Rodrigo. You are the man. I want some altcoins that haven't been popping yet. And this one is, I mean, look at this, guys. Which is the one, I think it was R wave. Which is the one, I mean, look at this. You take a look at this chart and then take a look at this one. Do you see any similarities right there, guys? I'll tell you what, I'll put it a bit easier for you. I'll just do that. And I'll just do this. And I'll do... Do you see any similarities on these charts? Let me know in the comment section. Say yes or no. This one is R wave that pumped over 50% today, almost 100%. And this is V-chain. V-chain, R wave. This one pumped today over 50%. This is V-chain right there that hasn't pumped. It does look like it wants to have an explosive pump. Hey, not financial advice, but I am about to place a long position. I'm going to place a long position here on V-chain, and we can do that live if you want. But yeah, this one is poised for a potential 30-40% pump, not going to lie. You know, risk to reward right there. I mean, it would have been nice to get in the last couple of days where we were trading at lower levels, but I'm going to put 0.25% in this trade, and I'll plan to add another 0.25% if we do go lower. But overall, you can have a nice, you know, 3-4 to 1 risk to reward on this trade. Yeah, when you take a look at this chart and you take a look at this one, you know what I am talking about. You clearly know what I am talking about. 125%, 125x long on V-chain. Thanks for the financial advice. So, yeah. ¿Qué dices? En serio, no parece nada, says Chachi20. No, one went up, the other one is going down. Well, you can unsubscribe from the channel if you don't think it doesn't look like nothing. Simple as. Don't tell me this does not look like, you know, there isn't any similarities. Yeah, of course, you know, but this is what we're trying to get into. So you got, you know, a level that has been, this is a daily chart. Look at this. Green candles getting rejected at this range. Down, up. Resistance. Rounder formation. Right? Resistance zone. Down. A little bit of round formation. Up. Resistance. Rounder formation. Hey, don't tell me that there's no similarities on this. Come on. Yeah, if you definitely blind if you don't see it. Definitely blind in my opinion. But anyway. Let me go through here. V-chain looks awesome. I mean, V-chain does look like it looks like it could have a pretty nice pump of 30-40%. So Chachi20, you can bounce. You can get out of the live stream if you don't think that looks the same. Ox the Doctor. Good night, my man. Long in V-chain, 125x. My family hates me anyway. I have nothing to lose. Don't say that. We love you here, Seb. Sand is ready to pump. Hey, I'm gonna get ready for that V-chain long position. It does look pretty good. Only thing, I mean, yeah, I mean, an aggressive drop on Bitcoin will drag altcoins down, guys. Okay, so you need to have very good risk management. You need to accept a potential loss. No guarantee that this is going to pump. Okay, even though we have the massive similarities here. Right? Resistance. Round formation. We've had that pop here on R wave. This hasn't happened yet on VeChain, but there is a high chance it could happen, okay? There is a high chance. Any kind of massive drop in the market in VeChain and Bitcoin, you know, we can't, there is a possibility it can drag it down, okay? So we need to be well aware of this scenario. You need to accept a potential loss of a small percentage of your capital, because I know there's going to be some crazy people out there, you know, risking 50% of their capital and going 125x, you know, such as like Pac-Man is saying, and Seb here in the comment section. You know, I know there will be people doing this. There will be people doing this, but yeah, VeChain looks pretty spicy here for a nice pump, at least around about that 3.3 cent level. So it's over a 30-40% pump. Kanzai, thanks for the super chat, my man. Check Carver Andy. Okay, let's take a look at Carver. Let's take a look at Carver right away. Let's take a look at Carver. I mean, VeChain looks pretty good. I'm going to long Bitcoin. I'm going to long VeChain. Hey, I mean, yeah, I think Carver was also another. I mean, I do have this lower high trend line and this kind of exhaustion. Carver does look like it also wants to have that pop to the upside, right? This one is less similar to the other ones. It's a little bit of a scary descending triangle scenario. But overall, it's at the lows from 2020, right? It's at, you know, November and December of 2020 low at $1.30. Wow. Hey, I mean, absolutely. Kudzai Prende. This one does look like, you know, a massive speculation long. If we do take a look at Carver, sorry. Carver can be traded on Bybit also. Carver can be traded on Bybit. Hey, I'm going to save these ones because I am going to put a bunch of longs on altcoins. With a combination of, you know, Zilliqa, Cadena, Carver, all of them, you know, I'm not going to be risking more than 3% on my capital, right? I'm putting 0.25% in one. I'm willing to put 0.5%. So I'll be adding, okay, potentially if we do go slightly lower. But if all of those trades were losing trades, you know, they're not going to be even 3% on my capital. So stay cautious, guys. Please have very good risk management if you are trying to speculate on these longs on these different altcoins. But overall, Carver, VeChain, they are the next R-Wave, right? They are the next Phantom, then their next Filecoin. You know, Filecoin had a pretty nice pump today. Not a massive one, but overall, a decent one, you know. Let's take a look at Filecoin here. I mean, Filecoin is a pretty large market capitalization crypto. It's over $1.8 billion. It's ranked 36. You do need a lot of liquidity to pump these ones. You know, if you want to see that 100% pump, you know, you need to put over $1 billion in the market, okay, on this one to pump it like crazy, right? If we take a look at Filecoin, yeah, this one's going to be a little bit of a hard one, but overall, you know, it's kind of a double bottom scenario here, right, as well, right? But this one, yeah, you need a lot of liquidity to pump this one, as it is a very large cap coin. Carver looking pretty good. I mean, Carver is a mid cap coin. Carver is 400 million, my blind guess, 400 million market cap. Yeah, easy to put, you know, a few hundred million into this to double. Looking pretty nice, looking pretty good for an explosive move. Look, it does look really good. Carver does look like one of them that wants to have that nice 20, 30, even 50% pump in the next coming days. I mean, I do see that happening. Yeah, not much to add here. I mean, I am going to get ready to long some of these altcoins, guys. Not going to lie. I'm in long on Zilliqa, long on Cadena. They can drop below the lows, okay? I'm very much aware of this. This is why I will be willing to accept the loss. If Bitcoin starts pumping in the next couple of days, yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to definitely help those altcoins. If we take a look at Bitcoin, it's also potentially forming that Adam and Eve scenario, right? Where that $18,000 range has been the low back in June. And look at this nice round formation. Hey, $25,000 Bitcoin is potentially in the cards before we have a larger bear market in 2023. Don't worry, I'm not going to be a moon boy. I'm not going to say all-time highs, in the next coming months. Don't worry about it. But shorter time frames, hey, we can have these aggressive, bearish, bear market pumps, guys. In bear markets, we see aggressive pumps and short squeezes. And this is what is happening on a lot of altcoins. You like it or not, it's happening. It is happening. You can just go on CoinGecko and check out here the large pumps that we have been having on some altcoins the last 7 days. So don't be in denial and say that we cannot pump and that we're going to go to 8K Bitcoin in the next coming months. Yeah, okay, we can go down there. But we want to stay aware on the potential massive pumps there can be in this bear market. Especially when we're having these selling exhaustion, these kind of descending wedges. This is more of a descending triangle, not much of a wedge, but some other altcoins, have had that descending wedge scenario, such as Band Protocol. Who knew Band Protocol was going to have that massive, aggressive 200% pump today? Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, obviously, when we have these descending wedge, selling exhaustion kind of patterns, right? And they just pop. Who would have imagined, if I would have said to you, Band Protocol is potentially going to have a 200% pump, but in the next coming days, you might have thought, this guy's smoking crack, this YouTuber influencer is smoking crack and talking BS on YouTube. But it happens, it happens. So, yeah, not smoking crack today. Take some time to look into PZen. Let's take a look at PZen. Collapse records, absolutely. We have 3 potential altcoins. Cadena, Zilliqa, and Kava. VeChain also. Hey, in my personal opinion, I look at VeChain and I look at R-Wave, the similarities on this is, it's pretty scary in my personal opinion. It's not the same, of course, but it's a double bottom pattern, right? If I take a look at VeChain and I take a look at, this one, at R-Wave, there is some strong similarities right there, right? R-Wave and VeChain, where this round formation at this bottom has finally got that double bottom spike, right? Round formation, at this bottom, getting ready for that spike. If you were to enter any kind of trade position and you start getting into 20-30% profits from any type of leverage position, is VeChain, is VET on Bybit for trading? Yes, it is. So yeah, just having a little bit of fun here on the comment section. VeChain can be traded on Bybit. Yes, it can. yeah, if this one, like I said, if this starts pumping VeChain, it's currently almost at 2.4 cents, 2.3, 2.2 cents would be nice to get in, right? The last few days, you already would have been in profits. You could already kind of protect position. If you enter a trade right here and by tomorrow or the next couple of days, we're trading at 2.5, 2.6 cents on VeChain, and you are in some pretty decent gains here on a, 10% pump, you name it, a potential 10% pump. That trade cannot be a losing trade anymore, okay? That cannot be a losing trade. Just imagine we have some pumpy action and then we get exhaustion and turn around, okay? The moment we start getting a double tops kind of scenario or exhaustion, protect position. This cannot turn into a losing trade, all right? If you are in some gains in the next coming days, stay cautious. We want to stay cautious with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is also really at a critical zone, okay? We are at a critical support. If we lose 20K, we could get that aggressive drop to 19.5K. Very, very possible. Hopefully this is a strong level that we could get a bounce. But yeah, overall, stay extremely cautious. Be have very good risk management. BTC is about to do something. What is that? Is it about to have a massive drop or a massive pump? I think overall there would be more speculation in having a drop. Crack for 500x long Bybit. I buy 420 tokens daily, but they keep disappearing. Crack USDT on Bybit. No, it's not. Gala is dumping. What's going on with Gala? Is it dumping aggressively after the pump it had the last few days? Yeah, well, it is dumping a little bit. What can we expect after a pretty decent pump? Yeah, what can we say? Yeah, I mean, the closer we get to the low, the better risk management you can have for a trade. On Gala, right? It's still creating lower lows on a descending wedge scenario. We could get that breakout from the wedge to claim, the 6 cent level, 6-7 cents. In the next coming days, of course, this might take days or a couple of weeks. We could still have a little bit of room in the wedge to start, to continue dancing for a bit before we have a move. But overall, it doesn't look bad. I mean, it did have an aggressive pump. It's just correcting back down now. I would wait a couple of days. If it starts consolidating in the next coming days, getting into this drop right now is just extremely risky. Look at this. Why would I want to get into this? This could do this. It can continue down. If it does consolidate like this, I mean, if we do have this kind of consolidation in the next coming days at this level, hey, bring it on. I'm going to long. I will long this. I will long this if we consolidate at this range, slightly above 3 cents, 3.3 cents range. I will long it. I will. That would be selling exhaustion, ready for a next move up. That would be the scenario that I would be looking for on Gala. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. What about VeChain, Andy? Yeah, VeChain has been checked out. VeChain has been checked out here. The last 20 minutes of the live stream, we've been taking a look at VeChain, Cadena, Zilliqa. There are a bunch of altcoins that do look like they are going to have an explosive move to the upside. We've seen R-Wave, we've seen Band Protocol, we've seen, Filecoin, we have seen Phantom, Polygon Matic had a pretty nice pump today. Hey, why didn't no one say anything about Matic today? Matic did have some pumpy action. Last thing that we talked about on Matic was this descending wedge. Potentially getting these bounces and continuing to the upside to the top of the wedge. Still, we were still in an uptrend, creating higher lows. Very much expected here to create, still an uptrend scenario for the last few weeks till we reach the $1 range. I mean, $1 was almost hit today, so happy days. Happy days since that breakout of the descending wedge resistance zone, bouncing as support at 80 cents. It did take over a week, but overall, it did take over a week. But from that level that we talked on the live stream exactly on the 21st of October, on the 21st or 22nd, was that potential move up to that $1 level. And you can check that live stream on the 21st or 22nd. Broke out of the wedge, likely to hit, next coming days, 1 week. The $1 level, we just hit almost the $1 level today. Yeah, if we longed here, and I'm going to wait to take profits at the $1. No, we want to take profits here already. Actually would have taken profits at 95 cents. It's a projected range. It's a projected range, a high. So that played out pretty nicely on Matic. Zil, please. Zil. All in Atom. Harmony 1. Zil token. I mentioned. Chainlink. Also. Hi Andy, can you take a look at Nia? Sub today, but been watching for a while. Hi Andy. Ricoro says, hi Andy, can you take a look at Nia? Subbed today, but been watching for a while. Got people watching the streams and not subscribing. Come on, guys. Right. Hang on 1 second. Zilliqa. I mean, we got here Alfuccino, which is Seb, and also Pac-Man saying Zilliqa. We have taken a look at Zilliqa. Don't tell me Zilliqa is dumping right now. Yeah, I mean, nothing much to say on Zilliqa. I think Zilliqa is on the verge of a potential explosive move to the upside. It's one of those massive L1 project, big investors, big partners, huge team. It's one of those, it's an L1 blockchain project, and it is on the verge of a potential nice pump, in my personal opinion. It lost big time in market capitalization, but it went up, to the billions of dollars. It was a very, very famous L1 project, in the bull run. And it still is. I mean, this one did go up all the way up to around about 23 cents. It's currently at 2.9 cents. 3 cents, range. And it's forming this kind of descending wedge scenario. It could still be here for the next 1-2 weeks, and maybe it won't pump just yet, guys. I'm just gonna be really patient with these kind of swing trades. And Zilliqa, for example, my invalidation point would be below the 28 cent level. It created a swing failure pattern from the lows. I mean, where was the low? Where was that low? There was a cryptocurrency that we did take a look at that was very, very similar to this one, where we create the lows from June were claimed with a swing failure, and you have several days to decide if you want to long or not. Hey, the lows, the swing failure has been created. We've come down to that 618, even more, even 80% fib level, as you can see here. But this range already, 30 cents, 29. This is a good range, in my opinion, to long after the swing failure, especially creating this kind of wedgy scenario, descending wedge. I don't know, guys. This does look really good. I see Zilliqa trading at 5-6 cents in the next coming days. But overall, risk management. I do see an explosive move. I mean, look at Zilliqa. Hey, this just has no problem to have an explosive move. I mean, this moved from 4 cents all the way up to 22 cents in a matter of days, in less than 1 week. Okay, so yeah, this is not going to have any problem if it wants to have a nice pump, okay, to the upside to 5-6 cents. It did have it this year in March with absolutely no problem. A little bit of pure speculation. Invalidation point would be for me below 27 cents. I would consider looking at the kind of price action we do create if it does drop below, not 28 cents, the 2.8 cent level. If I get stopped out, we consolidate, all depending on what kind of price action, exhaustion we create. You might consider really long in this. Overall, it's going to be a swing trade. I am planning to add a little bit to this position if we were to drop below 28 cents. Yeah, not much I can say. Guys, smash up the like button. I'm going to wrap it up. Next pump, Algorand. Algorand did have also that pump. I mean, Algorand did pump already. From 30 cents to 38 cents, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. I mean, this one did pump the last week, okay? I was in a long position on Algorand, and for some reason, I took profits at 32 cents. We were hitting a resistance zone. It was I remember right now. Can't remember if it was a Gartley pattern. I was actually in negative on this. I think I longed a Gartley pattern on. Yeah, I was in negative on this. I remember now, and I almost got stopped out. On this one. As soon as I was in some profits, I exited the position. It didn't look safe after almost hitting the X point. But overall, yeah, this one came to profits. So the 618 almost got stopped out. This is why I exited this position at a very, very small profit. I was scared out of the trade. But it finally played out. It went to the 618 from C to D. It went to the C point, take profit 2. Hey, 40 cents would be take profit 3 from a long trade here at 31 cent range. It is likely to pump a few more cents here, Algorand. Likely to continue this pumpy action. Overall, Algorand does look good. This is an accumulation zone for several months, 30-40 cent range. Hey, Algorand is an insane blockchain project also. Big players behind this project. Big investors. This one is a full recipe. It actually got the pump out of the value area high and managed to hold it as support. So, hey, the high's likely to be claimed in the coming days at 40 cents. The highs from September. It happens to the best of us, Andy. Happening to me with XRP. RSR is about to pump. Hey, this is another really cool DeFi project. It's about to pump. Does look like it's about to pump. I like this. I like these nice round consolidations. Hey. You are the one that wants to take that risk. I mean, this one's insanely volatile. I don't like these massive wicks, volatile cryptos. RSR is a pretty nice one. It's a mid-low cap. 200 more or less. 275 million. It's a relatively mid-low cap cryptocurrency. Can be traded on Bybit also, guys. Remember, RSR has the USDT perpetual. It's up 11% today, which is not bad. Remember, Bybit has a lot of the mid-cap coins, okay? You have an insane bonus down below that can be Use for trading, guys. Use this bonus for trading. $4,380 to be claimed on Bybit. Of course, you need to go to the rewards hub on your profile, and there you have different tabs, so you can start claiming all of these bonuses, so you can trade with this free money and keep the profits that you make from the bonus. Of course, I mean, it's it's the best thing you could do if you don't want to risk your own money. It's pumping now. BTC. I also like them round and film USDT. Firm USDT. BTC1. It's pumping now. Bitcoin pumping now. Come on, this is a baby pump. What is pumping now? RSR is pumping right now. This does look like it wants to have a pretty nice pump. It does look like it. Ooh. This one's holding the value. It is pumping now pretty nicely, and I do think it's going to pump a little bit more. Hey, this is ready for that explosive move. Get in the train while you can. Get into that train while you can. Value area low from the last, from the volume traded, the last 4 or 5 months, since May, is holding here to the T. The point of control, look at this. When you have a nice spike on the point of control at the low of a range, you know that this is, is the smart money going to be selling, all of this volume? Is all of this volume selling pressure at the lows? Come on, guys. It cannot be selling pressure. Smart money are not going to sell all the way down here with this huge amount of volume. They are likely going to spike it up. So, despite all of the bearishness that there is out there, let's use a little bit of common sense as well, right? RSR looks pretty good. Not going to lie. It looks pretty damn good for a nice pump. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Anyone know if he read the Zilliqa super chat? Yes, I did. I did take a look at Zilliqa. Thank you very much for letting me know. I did read it. Mark Dutch, Seb, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks for the stream. First time watching all the way through. Cheers. Wow, Andrew BTC. I will be dreaming Zilliqa tonight, says Pavle. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I've been here over 2 hours, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it did seem like 2 hours. Thank you very much, guys. I've been taking a look at most of the altcoins. Remember, if you are interested, my 2 favorite exchanges for trading, is Bybit and PrimeXBT. You do have insane bonuses to be claimed down below in the description. Check them out, guys. Also, remember, the Kasta app is live right now in the whole European Union. No more wait list. You can send crypto for free and instant if it is the same pair. It needs to be Bitcoin to Bitcoin, Ethereum to Ethereum, USDT to USDT. All right, free of charge and instant, guys. You can have your contact, people in your agenda on your phone, and you can send crypto instant in for free. It's live right now anywhere in the European Union, guys. Check out the link down below, because if you sign up also with the link down below and you deposit $20, you get 200 Kasta tokens that can be staken also, okay? Check it out. The mobile app is live. I do know that big things are coming behind this. Marketing, big businesses, credit card for the application, sending crypto free and using credit card. Big things are coming, guys. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. Check out all the links down below, guys, on our socials. Check out the Telegram group. I join there sometimes, not much. Maybe if you do tag me. Mods are very active down there. Churros or chupitos, both of them. Hasta la casta, baby. Guys, thank you very much. Smash up that like button on your way out. Oh no, forgot to say about the like button, guys. We need to get to 300 likes before we finish the live stream. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Stay safe with your trading. We are seeing RSR just about to have that big, massive green candle. Is that going to happen? It does look like, guys. I do like this nice accumulation. I do like the point of control that we are currently at right now. Look at this. Ooh, this looks good. This looks good for an explosive move. We're having a massive spike here at the lows. You know, something is telling me that this is not selling pressure and this is going to have a spike up. Stay safe with your trading, guys. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow.